Morning folks, just a very quick one. I was perusing the internet before I went to bed last night because, as you know, I'm a night worker. I'm on my way to work now and it's fucking freezing out here, so excuse me if my fucking teeth start chattering. But I was perusing the internet last night and obviously some stuff came up about this impending fight this weekend. Callum Smith challenging Artur Beterbiev for his light heavyweight titles, and it was reported, I think it was on a test from December the 6th, I believe, VADA, a drug test, that I forget how exactly it was worded, but Beterbiev had elevated levels of HGH and testosterone in his body. And as soon as I read that, I thought, oh fucking hell, the fight's getting cancelled, motherfucker. But it's not. Apparently they've basically come out and said that, yeah, this is a naturally occurring phenomenon in the human body and nothing adverse was found, so i.e. he's not failed a drugs test. And Eddie Hearn and others are very, very quickly sort of jumping on that bandwagon that it's nothing to worry about, nobody's failed a test, fight goes on ahead, blah blah blah. I just thought it was very odd. Why mention it? There's nothing dodgy, there's nothing illegal, there's no adverse finding, drug test failures. Why mention it? On one hand, I think, well, it's good that you're being transparent with the boxing public, but by the same token, I think, why mention it? Because that's just going to cast doubt now. And already I was flicking through the comments on a YouTube video, and straight away everyone's like, oh, Beterbiev, he's Russian, you can't trust the Russians, they're all drug cheats, all this stuff. Eddie Hearn's doing a big cover-up job because he wants his man Bivol to fight, for the undisputed title next year, and blah 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 blah. And I just thought, this is now they've cast that shadow already. Beterbiev was very quick to release a statement, basically saying that he's always been a clean athlete. He doesn't like the fact that he feels that Smith and his team are going to use this as an excuse or as a way of slandering him by implying that he's a drug cheat. And I thought, you've just opened that can of worms. This is all it takes, especially in boxing. You just open the lid a little bit on the can of worms and it'll all spill out and it'll all cause problems and it all gets exaggerated. And I just think, what was shaping up to be a fucking quality fight. Oh, there's an ambulance coming this way. I'm just going to stop talking for a sec, it's getting quite loud. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, what was shaping up to be a quality fight, quality weekend, is now, it's got that slight shadow being sort of cast across it, in my opinion. So, yeah, although fair enough, if it's supposedly naturally occurring, slightly elevated HGH and testosterone on whatever it was exactly. I haven't got the statement in front of me, and I haven't memorised it, so I can't tell you exactly what it said, word for word, but that's basically the gist of it. But everybody's been very, 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 very quick to say nothing adverse, nothing illegal, nobody took any supplements, nobody took any drugs, nothing to see here. Which again, I kind of think, well, why mention it? Yeah, that's just me, but there you go. But yeah, that's cast a slight shadow over the event this weekend. Hopefully it won't spoil what happens. I saw their face-to-face as well. And don't get me wrong, I knew Smith was bigger, taller, but I didn't realise quite how fucking tall he was. I forget how tall Callum Smith is. seeing him stood next to Artur Beterbiev, it looked ridiculous. I forgot how to. I knew he was taller, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I've forgotten because I haven't seen Callum Smith fight for a while. I forget how fucking tall he is. So hopefully it'll still be a good fight. Hopefully there'll be no shenanigans and nonsense and things like that happening. So here's to a good fight. Hope you're all doing well. I'll probably post a video on Sunday after the fight. So yeah, I'll just thinking about it this morning. It's just that little tiny little thing to spoil it a little bit. Now, hopefully it won't spoil it, but it's kind of put the idea out there now. People are going to think he's a drug cheat. Whether or not he is, I don't know. But they were just, Eddie Hearn and co were very, very, very quick to kind of sweep it under the rug. And I've got a few little Conor Benn vibes about it. I'm not saying the situation's the same. Of course, it's very, very different. But it did smack a little bit of when Ben was caught out year before last, and Eddie Hearn sort of scrambling to try and salvage things. And that was my immediate, alarm bells were going off in my head, and that was my immediate thought. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm just jaded a little bit by this business. Nearly 33 years in business, you know, can do that to you, I suppose. Well, 34 years it'll be this year that I've been involved in boxing. So, right, enough out of me. Got to go to work now. Take care, folks. I'll speak to you soon.